Welcome back. Like live music might have stopped as we know it, but the demand for new music seems to be something fans want right now. The band AWOLNATION released their new album today, and Fox 44's Brian Glenn spoke with the frontman Aaron Bruno about the timing of this record.
I was heartbroken to see that a lot of artists were delaying their album because they can't promote it in the traditional ways, right? So it was never a question for me because, we told people and fans that we were going to release this record. So we have fans and music lovers, hopefully, that are anticipating this record as some sort of a release or therapeutic event, and to sit back and listen to it. So I think we're safe to listen to music as far as I know. So why not continue forward? And I hope that this music provides a little bit of everything I just mentioned, basically, and more.
You had so many hits. Is this record any different than what you've put out before?
Well, I think it's different emotionally for me because I wrote the whole thing on the heels of a very heavy experience that I went through, which was the California Woolsey fire. And it for those who don't know, it burned down my studio. And I'm not saying this just to make anyone to get any sympathy points, but it did in fact burn down my studio and a bunch of other stuff all around. My house survived. So that's the glass half full aspect of this. My house survived when all our neighbors' houses burned to the ground. And picking up the pieces and figuring out how to move on from that was really both difficult and inspiring in a lot of ways. So that was a big spark to what became Angel Miners and the Lightning Riders. And so it was my way of dealing with good and evil and compartmentalizing that and kind of like, creating this fantasy world that was an alternative place for me to live in my mind when I was looking at all the carnage of the fires, whether it was a dead bird or a tree that needed to be cut down and everything in between. It was a big deal for me. And it also strangely set me up for now and what's going on in the world. And I feel like I've developed some tools, although this is a totally different thing and very new for all of us. I think some of the tools that I developed from the fire have helped me cope with what's going on. And this record is one of those tools. So I hope it can provide some sort of inspiration that there may be, that could give some people hope, because, when we get through this, and we will get through this because humans are really resilient, I hope we come out on the other side improved a bit, and I hope a lot of people have been working on themselves, reaching out to family members maybe that they haven't talked to in a while, and relationships should be even stronger now. And my heart goes out to people who are struggling and living, paycheck to paycheck, that can't work right now, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out ways to help them as well.
Hey, we appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.